Alright, what is up, my friends? I want to let you all you YouTube folks know the things you miss on stream. I just did 30 push-ups because money was donated, and I talked for a while about how I'm dead, and everyone in chat, we're all commiserating how out of shape we are. So if you're out of shape, which is fine, you know, it's been a rough year and a half. If you're out of shape, I want you to put out of shape in all capital letters as your YouTube comment, alright? We're all in this together, alright? I'm also out of shape. We're all in this together. Alright. We are playing some Historic today. We are playing an update to one of my Freshly Breweds. So, of course, Freshly Brewed is a show where I just build a deck and just play it. And we played some games of this deck. I made some changes. This is a Storm deck in Historic.
Out of shape.
Thanks, ADA. Appreciate it. A Storm deck in Historic based around Bolas' Citadel. Now, of course, there are no black lands in this deck. So what are we doing here? We're trying to use Trash for Treasure to put the Citadel into play. Now, once Citadel is in play, you can play cards from the top of your library by paying life for the mana cost. So, most important things here are having enough life to cast your spells and not hitting multiple lands in a row, because that's your break point. You hit 2 lands in a row, you can't cast any more spells. So, how are we doing that? Well, in order to get the Bolas Citadel into play, we are playing cards like Trash for Treasure, sack an artifact, get an artifact. And we also have 2 Refurbishes to try and get this thing back into play. We have a bunch of discard for that. We have Looting. We have Filling Discovery, which gains life. We have Bartered Cow. Commence the cow jokes, please. Whenever it gets discarded, you make a food, which is a treasure for your trash treasure. And then we're just playing a scant 7 lands. A lot of our lands are spells. We have 4 Shatterskull Smashing, Skyclave Cleric. We've got Valakut Awakening. And then we also have Birth of Meletis, which blocks, gains life, and pulls the planes out of our deck. So we have very few actual lands in our deck. If we can just get the Citadel in play, this deck should be able to win most of the time by casting spells. How do you actually win? The original version played 4 copies of Tendrils of Agony. So this is an insane card to get off the top of your deck because it not only kills them, but it gives you more life to keep Citadeling and keep going. It's also very possible to just 10 your opponent with Citadel by putting clues into play and artifacts, food, things like that, which is kind of cool. And but we're also trying out Aetherflux Reservoir at the behest of some of the viewers. This is a win condition we can cast before playing Citadel, and another possible way to win. So we have 4 Lightning Helix here for defense. We have 4 Birth of Meletis, Skyclave Cleric to gain some life. We have 4 Chromatic Spheres. We can occasionally cast Tendrils, perhaps. Sideboard's got some jukes in it. We got Chandra and Warboss for the control decks, and Gideon. Rip Part kills possible hate cards. Well, I was going to play, whatever. Deck's crazy, and we're just going to jump right in here. And we had a lot of fun with this like last time with all the cow puns. I encourage that to all happen again. My first time playing Ranked in the new season. I haven't touched Arena in a while, so let's jump right in. We're brought to you by BeastWSupplies.com. Best gear on the market. Paper Magic's coming back, folks. Best sleeves are right here, the Elite 2 deck guard sleeves. I use the matte front, comes in gloss also. We also got deck boxes, binders, card sorting trays, you name it, they got it. BeastWSupplies.com. Promo code Jim10, 10% off your order. BeastWSupplies.com. That is a hand. That is a hand of Magic cards. Might need to hand of the week this one. This is a pretty fun hand. We're gonna mulligan this hand, unfortunately. It's honestly like kind of close because we have the Awakening. I think if there was a Citadel in this hand, I would keep. Based on just like tap land into draw card looting. But we're going to mulligan this hand. This is a 2-lander with looting, refurbish cow. This is fine. We can keep this. Keep this, put Tendrils back into our deck. Steam Vents. Sure. So we're going to play Valakut Awakening as a land here. And because we don't really have a card we want to discard yet. Kind of give ourselves one more shot to draw a thing. So they're playing Jessica Control. This is like the de facto deck in the format right now. And probably not a great matchup for us, honestly. But alright, well, there goes Citadel. There goes Bartered Cow. That was pretty ideal, I'm not going to lie. And Land Inspector. Obviously, a deck full of all counter spells is going to be pretty good against our combo deck, but Inspector's here to save the day. Narset Parter avails. I mean, if we draw a Refurbish... We have Refurbish. Holy shit. I don't have enough mana to cast it though. Oh, we do trash treasure. Oh my god. Are we gonna win? I think we're just gonna win. We're going off on turn 3 here, folks. That was a sick draw. All right, pay 3 life. We have made a land drop here already, which is kind of annoying, but we're gonna trash the food. And let's go. Oh no. It's honestly fine, so we're just gonna like it's just 2 mana gain 2 life, it's just a wash, so don't do that. Shit. So we had a land. Alright. The reality is, though, we just have Citadel in play. We can probably just win next turn, so... They have a Helix. Alright. This is almost all of our lands, so... Reservoir. Catfish! New sub. What's your name? Where are you from? Welcome. Reservoir for free. Still feeling those push-ups. Alright, so Chromatic Sphere for 0. Lapse is pretty terrible here, but it's pretty funny. Memory Lapse not very good right now. Alright, so we have a land on top, so we're going to sack a sphere for... How much red? I can't draw. Oh my god. God, I hate Narset so much. Alright, well, we're stuck. I mean, I can, like, Shatterskull Smashing the Narset. God. I feel like when Narset hasn't been around for a while, you just, like, forget the passive so easily. Does Valakut draw? No, it's draw, yeah. Alright, whatever. I think we're still, like, gonna win this game, honestly. Narset is the most underrated card ever. Who underrates Narset? Like,
this was overwhelming.
all right, so we're at 16. I think we're still good if they can't remove this Citadel. If they have like it's a fairy here, that could be really annoying. But if Shark Typhoon, sure. Better than Tendrils? Yeah, that's fair. It's been better so far. Notes Fairy. Top card is Trash for Treasure. Which is fine.
Stee the best less than 3.
What's up, John? Thanks for the resub. So we're going to target a Sphere and sack a Clue. Discovery, cool. Patrick from Ohio. Playing as Torment, awesome. Fish player, enjoy Toolbox aspect. Favorite card is Gwendolyn. I don't know what that is. Some cool Legends card. Awesome, Patrick. Thanks for subbing. Appreciate that. All new subs on Discord. All right, Discovery. Discard 2 lands here. Draw 2 cards. Citadel, yeah, with Shatterskull, you can just choose X is 0. All right, so Inspector. Lightning Helix, oh my god. I'll target the Shark, guess he fizzle. Correct, X means 0. Oh!
Game. Blouses.
They beat the control deck, that's sweet. Alright, so we're gonna bring in Gideon, Warbosses, Chandras. We're gonna cut down on the combo a bit because they're probably gonna have like Rest in Peace or whatever stuff. I would say the Helixes should probably go. I mean, Helix kills Narset, I guess, but maybe we shave like a Tendrils. We shave both Tendrils, actually. If we get Citadel in play, we're gonna win anyway, probably. So I think that like we can win without Rest in Peace being a factor. We can just like kill them, so like we can just beat them if they play Rest in Peace. So I'm not like desperate to do that. Can we cut like 2 refurbishes? What's the glitch? Tendrils is hard to counter. Yeah, but we can't cast it. So like they're just gonna counter the spell that puts the Citadel in play, you know? I'll shave a Refurbish. Maybe like Refurbish is better than Trash, actually, because Trash requires extra resources. Alright, I'm going to leave 2 Helixes. I'm going to shave a Refurbish and a Trash. Sideboard on the right. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. We're good, though. We're good. Inspector Birth Warboss? Yeah, this is a hand. Obviously, Citadel's not ideal, but it's that threat-dense hand, you know? Inspector. I believe you have 2 planes or 3 planes. I think it's 3. The thing is, like, again, if they have cage, we just beat them with our creatures, you know? Like, it's kind of the idea. You know, they waste time playing Graveyard Hate, and we just juke and kill them anyway. We have friggin' Chandra here. Valakut Awakening. I mean, they can't cast Helix. We just Warboss here and just go for it. Let me just go for it. Just freaking go for it. What do you got? Got a lapse, something like that? Sure. Triome. Run it back. Run it back all day. All day, every day. Let's go. Like a boss. Alright. I want the extra red for Chandra, but I guess I'll play this first. Let's go. Yeah, it's the old Sideboard juke, you know? They bring in their anti-combo cards and we just kill them. They brought in Justice Strike? Let justice be done upon them. Reservoir. Do I just cast this? It doesn't seem very good, like, without comboing. I'm just gonna cast Looting. Probably discarded the Citadel and the Reservoir. Or both Citadels, sure. Alright, we're pretty close to casting Chandra. Don't have like a ton of untapped lands in our deck, but so there's your Rest in Peace. So sure, whatever. I'm not really planning on using those cards anyway. So Citadel's gone. You got me. We just have this Chandra ready to rock and roll. Oh my god, we drew an untapped land. There's like literally like 2 untapped lands in our entire deck. That's insane. Let's go Chandra. Nice Rest in Peace. Aether Gust or bust. Didn't think so. Didn't think so.
After it was all over,
I'm calling it.
he took us in the house to serve his pancakes.
I'm calling it, folks. 1-0. 1-0. Mad Cow Storm. Let's go. Let's go. With the juke. If you're tuning in, welcome to the stream with that follow button, of course. We're closing in on 50,000 followers. Watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit all the buttons. Hit all those buttons. It helps me out a ton. All right? Take a second of your time. Leave a comment. We juking. We juking. Definitely don't think Control's a great matchup for us, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? We got lots to do today, folks. If you're just tuning in, we're playing 4 historic decks. Start with this one. And then we're going to do a Freshly Brewed for Modern. Again, this was a Freshly Brewed, but this is an updated version of a deck. And we're rocking and rolling here. Reservoir is pretty good, actually. Maybe Reservoir is better than Tendrils. New sub. I can't say that. Lock? New sub, what's up, my friend? What's your name? Where are you from? Welcome. This is fun. I'm gonna play Smashing Taps.
Control a mad cow.
Gigantha, what's up? Can't control a mad cow. What's up, Couch Boy? Resub, thanks so much. Inquisition of Kozilek. Alright, well, our hand's not great anyway, so. This is, I guess, the Nib Mizzet deck. Took the trash, sure. This is like fine. Hand is not particularly great, but what's up, Hellstrom? I'm happy to have you now, my friend. Just happy you're here. Savvy Triome. Okay. I mean, like, we could loot him. We could just like dump our entire hand to Awakening. From Texas. Here's a sub for the Epic Bronze Million. Just finished watching on YouTube. Favorite card is Thrashing Wumpus. Awesome. Thanks, my friend. Appreciate it. We're just like Awakening our hand away, but 1 looting. That's pretty bad. Yeah, just like oh my god. Gifting subs. FKEX. And Hailstrom gifting subs. Holy cow, you're all awesome. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. You're all freaking great. Let's hear it from my chat. Gifting out subs. All new subs on the Discord. Alright, so we're going to Awakening away our entire hand blood of looting. Draw Cow, Inspector, Refurbish, Looting. Awakening. We'll start on a looting. And discard 2 cows, I guess. Sure. And then we can Birth Plains. Birth Plains Inspector. We have almost no lands in our deck. Alright. I mean, we haven't found a Bolas Citadel yet, but iteration, sure. Holy cow! Alright, Catacomb, sure. Fortunately, that's a freaking lot of, just draw Citadel, I guess. We actually don't have, we don't have a, another land, either. Alright, sure. Looting. A Reservoir. Just got a Reservoir looting, probably. And we're playing Inspector and Crack Clue. Maybe I just get rid of the Awakening. I want to keep the looting for if I draw a trash treasure. So, discard those 2. Play Inspector. I think I just crack his Clue right now. He's on draw land. Probably should cracked it earlier. Oh, you bastard. Alright, well, hopefully they play Nib Mizzet next turn. We just go off. Historic and Paper? Maybe. Alright, he didn't draw. Does this deck have any counter spells in it? I feel like they don't. Drown the Lock. I'm just going for it. Dovin's Veto? That'd be pretty gross. We Refurbish too, though, so. Cling to Dust? You son of a bitch.
Get off my plate.
That's unreal. Alright, we're in huge trouble. So now we gotta find another Citadel. Freaking main deck Cling to Dust. Get out of here. Alright, so we need to flashback looting, find another Citadel, then untap and refurbish again. The problem is, like, they're pretty close to flashing us back anyway. They have Vanishing Verse, too. Alright, well, we need to find it this turn. Actually, I don't know if we can find. I don't know if we can win, honestly. We actually just can't win. Because like, we can't go off next turn. We can't get the Citadel into the... We need to draw Citadel, get it in the graveyard, and refurbish it. We can't do all that for this much mana. They just, like, spike the Cling. What an animal. What an animal. Alright, whatever. Whatever. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What do they have, like, 1 Cling in their deck? Alright, so we're gonna bring in... the problem is, I would say our fair plan is not nearly as good against them. Because they can just, like, beat a Chandra. They can, like, Vanishing Verse it. They can just beat us with Nib Mizzet. Alright, Bosses are in. Gideon and Chandras are in. Shave a Refurbish. And shave, like... I'll be a Tendrils. Say a little prayer here. Say a little prayer. Yeah, if they just like cast Nib Mizzet that turn, we were fine, you know. But too much stuff going on. Too much stuff going on. I feel like Historic turned really sour in like the last month or two. Why does everyone think that is? Historic was like the best format of Magic for like a few months there. And in the last like month or two, everyone's like soured on it really hard. On the play. Yeah, sure. We can draw land, but... There's land. So you're in a Citadel and Discovery.
In this
Thoughtseize,
economy,
yes.
you don't get more bang for your buck than a Jim Davis sub.
Bane!
Carry up the GD work.
Bane, thanks so much. I appreciate that. You're awesome. Hog's Modern came out. That's true. That's true. Alright. They took my land. We drew a different land. That's pretty sick. That was lucky. Alright, so do that. Do this. I have Gideon next turn. Another discard spell. Alright, now we don't have Gideon anymore. We drew a Refurbish, though, which is actually insane. So now we're online next turn for a Citadel, and they don't know that. We like we're gonna draw a card here. Try and draw a untap or tap land. That's a Warboss. That sucks. Okay, that's really awkward. Sure. We draw an untap land to cast Refurbish, so that's not easy. Oh my god! Come on. So, here we go. Like a boss, I guess. They're 13. I mean, they gotta answer this Warboss, like, now, right? 30 to 13. Hooligan's Command? Tendrils of Agony, great. Okay. So you're telling me there's a chance. Okay, you're telling me there's a chance. We're at 19 life. We're at 19 life. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Top card is a Bolas. Alright. Take 6. Top card is Legion Warboss. Birth of Meletis. Get a Plains. Chandra Awakening Inferno. We're going 2, folks. We're going to 1, folks.
The immolation sensation.
I can cast Discovery to gain 2 life, so... Discovery on the top of my deck. And then land on top. Alright. Kill that. Feels bad.
Got a burning desire.
They can obviously verse the Citadel, but we have this Warboss to kill them, hopefully. Not the best hits there on our Citadel, but sure. They're going to verse the Warboss. I'm just going to hope we have enough life to use Citadel. They have Maelstrom Pulse, too? God, what an animal. Alright. Top card is Faithless Looting, and we're currently at 3. Going to 2. Reservoir. Food. So now I can sack a food, play Reservoir, and then we still need help. We still need help. Because we sack a food, go to 5, play Reservoir, go to 1, and then we can't play anything else. Yeah, alright. Still doing it. Can't cast Throw from hand and crack the food and do everything else. Oh, I can't cast Throw, right. I'm not, yeah, right. Alright, so play this. Gain life. Reservoir is pretty good, actually. I could buy Reservoir, honestly. I'm like kind of about it. Alright, cast this. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's go. That was dope. Triple Thoughtseize, still win the game. That was something else. That was something else entirely. Alright, maybe Reservoir is better than Tendrils. Maybe. That's actually pretty sweet. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. What's up, TV? If you're sitting in, welcome to the stream. This is this was a Freshly Brewed I did a few weeks ago. I built this deck a few weeks ago on Freshly Brewed, the show where I just build a deck and play it. No practice, no testing. And the deck was really cool, but had some issues. I've changed some things around. I added more Valakut Awakenings. I cut a few lands. I cut the Maze Mind Tomes, which are terrible. And we also are trying out Reservoir over Tendrils at the behest of chat. And Reservoir seems very good, honestly. Those seem very, very good. And I also have some sideboard jukes here, bringing some Warbosses and Chandras against the control decks. And we're 1-0 so far. We beat a Jeskai control deck, and now we're going to game 3 against a Nib Mizzet deck. And this hand is not great. I mean, it's like fine. We're going to keep this. We got to draw a land, but Thoughtseize for the 100th time. Probably take like looting here. Put the Warboss. Wow. That was a good draw too. Alright, so we're going to play, make a red. Play looting, discard Cow and Citadel, and hopefully draw some lands. We did draw some lands. And now we can do Inspector Sphere. And the threat of Citadel looms. They have Cling, obviously. They don't have a land? Get out of here. You don't have a land. Alright, Inspector. Sphere. This is a constructed deck. Imagine keeping one land in your freaking Nib Mizzet deck. Oh, whatever. Get out of here. And Thoughtseize, sure. Well, our deck is supposed to have no lands, you know, that's kind of the idea. So they ripped the Thoughtseize for... Or I guess they had the Thoughtseize, they ripped the land. And they killed my... They got my Gideon there, which is pretty gross. We can flashback looting here, just like threaten next turn, which I kind of like. Birth. Birth is land 4. We don't need that. Just an army of inspectors here, I think. They're stuck on lands and colors. Oh my god, come on. They just keep a 1-lander, get massively rewarded. Unbelievable. Alright, so we're going to make a white. Thrilling Discovery. I mean, I guess we could. I kind of want to just play these Inspectors, honestly. Just go like Inspector. And just like lay the beats. They're 15, you know? Alright. Laying the beats. No spell? Okay. I mean, if I draw a land, I might just cast this Bartered Cow. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, well, Iteration will find them the lands they want. It sucks. Another pretty gross hand. Just like, they had triple interaction last game, but we actually, like, won somehow. Valakut Awakening. If I drew a land, I was casting Cow, but now we're just gonna Discovery these 2 cards away. Birth of Meletis, Shatterskull Smashing, Vantage. I think we did Shatterskull, crack a clue. They could have Dragon this turn, which would be pretty bad for us, but... It's a fairy. Okay. I mean, that's not like the worst, right?
Trust me. You'll thank me.
What's the gimmick here, says Dylan? Why would you assume that my deck has a gimmick? Why can't my deck just be like a totally reasonable, normal deck that any human being would normally play? Huh? Huh? The gimmick is we're playing Bolas. Alright, we can't even, like, assail Teferi, I don't think. We're not gonna try. We're just gonna crack a clue here, probably play Birth and play a Plains. Damn it! Inspiring Vantage. Alright. They could have veto too, but... Alright. I'm going to birth for a plains and then just play advantage. Hello, fellow normal human being. How do you all do today? I'm just playing a normal deck. Nothing weird about this deck. Oh, Maelstrom Pulse. They definitely have veto too. Goblin Animal. And Grafdigger's Cage. This is the most hateful person I've ever met in my entire life. Just trying to have some fun here, alright? Just trying to have some fun. So we can put the Citadel into play, but then we can't cast spells with it. So, although if we don't have permanents in play, we can just kill them with the Citadel, which is actually kind of cool. We're going to have 5 permanents. We have 6, 7, 8, 9. You're actually kind of close to just like Citadel killing them, which is pretty silly. Birth goes away, but we have plenty of cards to just like make a bunch of tokens too, so they can Teferi if they want to. This one turn they're just like not. This top card is another Bolas Citadel. Gross. Vanishing versus Citadel? Sure, that's fine. So we just need to draw a Chandra, I guess. We have 2 of those. I mean, they kind of whiff, but they call against command. Yeah, they were pretty dead here, folks. A little too much hate, I think. A little too much hate. Alright, we're going to call it a day. Alright, they got us. The Thoughtseize, Cling to Dust, Grafdigger's Cage, Call against command, Vanishing versus deck got us. 1-1. 1-1. That's a lot of stuff against us. Main deck Cling to Dust got us in game 1. If it was our main deck Cling to Dust, we probably won game 1. I mean, we managed to win game 2 through the hate anyway. But then game 3, they keep a 1-lander and just rip off 4 lands in a row. And I'll have all the discards and the Clings and everything else too. So, that's alright. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, you know? For all you Historic fans out there, you got to play in this tournament tomorrow. I'm playing in it. It is the Insight Esports $5,000 open. $5,000. Entry fee is only what? 20 bucks? 25 bucks. Insane prize pool. Goes down to top 32. This is going to be tomorrow. That is Saturday the 1st. If you're watching on YouTube and this event is already passed, they have one of these every weekend. Check them out for sure. Inside Esports. We all play some tournaments. I know that tournament magic right now is kind of in the shitter as far as WotC goes, but support these events. Support independent events because you got to get your fix, you know. So Stork tomorrow. I'll be playing this event. I'll be streaming this event. And am I in yet? I'm not in yet, but I'll get in. I'll get in. Tomorrow, $5,000 Stork open. I'll see you all there. Opponents on the play, and they're playing Kahira. Just mono control hellscape here. All right, cool. We can keep this, though. What I was just playing in it, I have no idea. This is my first time playing a Stork in like 3 weeks. So, I'm going to play some matches today. Just fire it in, you know? I have no idea what I'm playing in it. Not a clue. Yeah, they have daily events also. Reach for Skies have been playing a lot of those events. They have events every weekday at night. Want to get your magic fix? It's a great way to do that. All right, we're just gonna play Valakut Awakening. Sacred Foundries. This is obviously just another Jeskai control deck. To put against Jeskai, Nib is a Jeskai. Probably going to go Smashing Sphere Inspector. Hello? Try to food package in his deck with Goose. No, you can't play a third color. If we're gonna play 7 lands in our deck, we can't afford to play that many colors, you know? Like, blues also makes sense for, like, Prismari Command. Kind of makes sense. And Brainstorm would make sense if we could, like, play Fable Passage. We just can't. Not sure about the split between Inspiring Vantage and the flip land, but... Oh, speak of the devil. Well, it looks good here, but... Alright, so we're going to Sphere. Hello. We're going to memory lapse my Chromatic Sphere. Yeah, whatever. Way to waste your memory lapse, my friend. So next turn we've got... I mean, Discovery is, like, not great because we don't have any things to do yet. They're going to Helix my Inspector. Sure. Yeah, sure. Reach, definitely. Send it over in the Discord. I'll play whatever at this point, honestly. So I don't really want to cast Discovery yet because we just don't have a good thing to discard. Like, Reservoir's fine, but, like, we're looking for Citadel. We only have 1 discard out at present, so we're probably just going to Sphere, crack it, and then if we don't draw a Bolas Citadel, just crack the clue. Bartered Cow. That's not a bad thing to discard, but we're not there yet, so just crack the clue. Alright, sure. I mean, not great, but iteration, sure. Remember when I called this card Best in Show and multicolored cards for Strixhaven, and everyone laughed at me? We always talk about the ones I get wrong, you know? If you're so wrong about Sea-Dasher Octopus, Jim, you're dumb. Never know about the ones I get right, you know? Never know about the ones I get right. Okay. I guess we can Discovery here. We could, like, attempt an end-step Awakening, but... Alright, let's Discovery. Discard Cow and Tendrils. If they let it resolve. Alright, goodbye Cow, goodbye Tendrils. We draw land, trash, trash. Where are my Citadels? Where are my Citadels? Alright. That's a lot of trash, let me tell you. Try to ramping Elementals, adding things like K command, A command. What's Autarchus command? I don't think that's particularly good in that deck. Oh my god, Narc is so good against us.
Past, present, and future. Hone your prowess.
Yeah, Narc is pretty obnoxious. Well, there go all of our... that's pretty good, I guess. Alright, I guess we'll, like, upkeep this. I want to, like, cast the Awakening, but I could just play it and make a land drop, but we just need to draw a freaking Citadel. Lance says, if you're wrong about the card, watching your jank graveyard brews get dumped by Woodwalker. So it's been like, so my 10-day brews have gone up on YouTube, right? And the last 2 decks to go up were like the Reanimator deck and the Eldrazi Cascade Glimpse for Tomorrow deck. And everyone's like, Voidwalker's insane against you. You're so wrong. You were so wrong, Jim. Obviously, Voidwalker is good against the deck playing a dozen Eldrazi and no removal. Or it's good against the Reanimator deck. It's playing 8 drops and graveyard stuff, you know. Voidwalker's obviously good there, so there's no question about that. The question is, when I say Voidwalker is not a good card, I'm saying that it's, on average, in Modern, just a role player. Everyone's like, this card needs to be banned. It's so freaking good. It's just not that good. Is it a role player in Modern? Yeah, absolutely. Is it good against graveyard decks? Sure. Is it good against decks playing 10 drops? Sure. But is it good in your average game of Modern? That's the question. That's the question, you know.
Let's skip to the good part.
Alright, stay at the ferry and play now. We're just freaking dead. Alright, so untap. Oh my god. Not a very good hand here. Not a very good hand. Try to draw a counterspell out, maybe. Lapse, sure. Lapse is a pretty frustrating card. I wonder what they're gonna ban next. Like, the format's clearly not in a good place, not a good spot right now. And then they like never want this deck to be like the best deck in the format, which it is right now. So they ban like Brainstorm, Lapse maybe, Narset again. I don't think that's Alright, so not a very good game one there. We drew pretty badly, and we're bringing our boomers. Whoops, not that one. We're gonna cut like a trash, 2 tendrils, 2 helixes. Maybe a Citadel, honestly. I don't think we're like racing a Citadel, and they're gonna have graveyard hate probably, so we have a bunch of stuff for control, you know. How dead is Eldrazi Tron? I don't know, honestly. Like, they printed a lot of really good cards against Tron in Modern, but are they all like actually like being played? I don't really know. You know, there are a lot of like non-interactive things going on in Modern right now, so I don't really know. All right, so we're gonna so we're playing Modern later, so we have Birth for land 3, so we can just hold the Awakening. That was a good draw. Yeah, Thoughtseize and Memory Lapse are both definitely pretty powerful cards in the historic format. What's this? Well, we're just gonna start jamming Legion Warbosses, so we're just gonna jam all the way to Chandra. I think that's our plan. Just keep jamming until we cast Chandra. Make them keep dealing with stuff every turn. But yeah, everyone likes to celebrate when I'm wrong, you know, and then they just don't want to say nothing when I'm right sometimes. I'm occasionally right once in a while. What's up, Hellstrom? Yeah, this deck is really fun. The original Freshly Brewed was a really, really fun episode. I definitely encourage you to check out the original episode of Freshly Brewed for this. This is a version 2.0 of this deck. Brainstorm. Would Chandra 4 here be good? Casting a 4-drop isn't easy. We're only playing like 7 plus a bunch of tap lands. So the fact that this is uncounterable is the big part of it. Okay, this is good for us. So they're main phasing iteration. And they're going to put a card in their hand. Probably going to land for the iteration. Are we going to play a second Warboss here? Like, they wouldn't still have Clarion in their deck, would they? This is game 2. There's no way they have Clarion or Wrath in their deck. I'm gonna shove. I'm gonna shove all day, every day here. Trash for treasure. Alright, let's draw a card first. Okay, so I guess we need a looting into a land also. We could go looting looking for Citadel here. I'm just gonna play the Warboss though. Play Warboss, play land, say go. Jam for a whole bunch. And say, you gotta have Clarion this turn or you're dead. What's up, Dane? Here from YouTube. Watch your Winona video. Winona Modern video? That's old school. I don't know. I haven't played the deck in a long time. I have no idea. It might still be good. Alright, so the Helix, my 1 Warboss. We're going to start with a looting, I think. Maybe actually we want a Sphere first. Have a chance to draw a Citadel. I guess I need to draw a land then, too. This might have been wrong. Alright, that's a land. Draw Citadel? No. Okay. I mean, I want to just have lands for Chandra. I mean, just dump, like, Trash and Reservoir here. And then we'll just play the Birth to guarantee land 6 for Chandra. This is a lot of damage. This is a lot of damage. So, Birth of Meletis. Playing Smashing is pretty telling. We have Chandra in our hand if they, like, think about it at all, but...
Looking forward to seeing the last B2M videos. Watched it live, but went to SLP around 2 a.m. and mined the last couple of drafts.
Stefan, resub. Thanks so much. Month number 2, most important month. And that's on YouTube. The final episode of Bronze Mythic went up today on YouTube. So go watch that. Go watch the rest of the series. Strixhaven Bronze Mythic was quite the run. Haha. Bit of a slog, but... Alright, well, they have memory lapse, but are they beating the dozen goblins in play? No, they're not. Okay.
Game.
So we juked him.
Blouses.
We juked him. Let's see if we can win game 3 here on the drop. This deck is a lot of fun. This deck is a lot of fun. I actually like the Reservoir a lot. I think it might be 4 Reservoir and 0 Tendrils, honestly. The fact that you can just cast Reservoir is pretty cool. The fact that you can refurbish it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. I think it's a pretty big improvement. I'm not sure on the Inspiring Vantages, but they feel somewhat necessary. Chrissy, what's up? Let's hear it for Chrissy. Chrissy, thank you for watching. I appreciate that. You're great. All right. It's good. Deck isn't showing on the link. I'm in between, like, the untapped.gg overlay should be working right now, but I'm not exactly sure if it is. Sort of like in between overlays at the moment. Another cow, sure. So we're going to, I mean, we have land 3 for Warboss. What is looting here? Alright. Discard cow. I have 2 bosses now, too. Like a mouse. Like a mouse. So we go Shatterskull, Birth. That's land number 3 for Warboss. Imagine they countered this. Never in a million years they counter that. Alright, so we got boss lined up. Like a boss. Merchant of Jam. We want to draw a Chandra at some point in the interim here. That'd be nice. But Skyclave Cleric? Okay. Like a boss, we just jamming. Worked last game. We just jam, boss, won the game. Hit a Helix this time, though. It's fine. You don't get to use my soundboard, opponent. That's not how this works. Not how this works.
Get off my plane.
You believe they're using my soundboard? They hacked my computer.
Inconceivable!
Narset again? Sure.
Those who cannot keep an open mind.
I hate Narset. And a Helix, too? Ugh. So now my boss is not going to do much against this Narset. I hate it. Oh, we do Chandra! Oh.
Bingo!
That's the plan! The plan is Chandra. Alright, at least we turn off the ability of them to Narset again.
So much commotion.
And, we're going to play this this thing. It's like a chance we cast Skyclave Cleric. Not like a likely one, but... And the Helix this. They have Judgment. Okay, sure, whatever. That's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to be. Reservoir Cleric go. What's up, Kane? We are 1-1. We beat Jeskai Control. We lost to a really hateful Niv Mizzet deck, and now we're in game 3 against Jeskai Control again. Alright, I mean... I guess we're just doing it. They tapped out, but...
I know who I am. And nope, let's get toast.
Chandra goes to 8. I don't think we're going to win this game. I don't think Chandra beats a hardcast Shark Death when they're at 22 life. So I think we're dead here. We'll see, but... They can Helix this, make some sharks, attack it. Gideon of the Trials. Okay. I don't know if we beat that card either. honestly. It's pretty annoying. They have Aether Gust too? This is unreal. Our opponents have been so hateful today, it's actually unbelievable. Alright, well, I did say with this deck would struggle with control decks a little bit. And we went 1 and 2. I mean, the game we went to game 3 in all 3 games. The deck definitely feels improved for sure. May not be the best time to play this deck, but the deck is super sweet. The deck is super, super sweet. Definitely like the Reservoir over Tendrils. I think it's going to be a straight swap now. You just put in 4 Reservoir, 2 Tendrils. Probably with the fourth Warboss, honestly. I mean, Gideon's pretty good too, at least, because Gideon can, like, get around Helix and stuff like that. And, like, Helix is the card they might leave in. They must be vegetarians. They got beef against me. Couldn't go out without a cow pun. But this deck's super sweet. It's like a super fun deck. Maybe I'll write about this deck on cool stuff in the coming weeks. This deck's just really, really cool. Like, it's doing a lot of very unique things in this format. In a really, really fun way. The deck's super cool. I like it a lot. We're going to keep going. But I love you, YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Help me out, YouTube. Take a second of your time. Support the content. It's free. All right? Thanks, YouTube. Appreciate it. Love you.